here's what to do if you're putting a new garden bed in. Over grass, as you can see in my mess there, grass, or even over, I took out a flower bed on the other side and it's just dirt. I put 3 layers, I'm going to finish up today, put 3 layers of cardboard down. Yep, 3 layers. And overlap it. You see this? Overlap it a lot because weeds will get underneath, all right? I got my cardboard free at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. And gosh, if you let them know that you're going to need a bunch, because this garden bed is going to be 634 square foot, a new veggie garden, they'll keep it for you usually. It's free. I just had to cut it up, get it in boxes. They don't cut it up for you usually. And then I would recommend, if you're going to paint your garage or house or whatever you're putting it up against, I would do that first. Because see, all this paint that's falling off as I'm putting the cardboard up against the garage? Yeah, that's a mess. It's not going to be good. Just, if you can, if you have the time, which I don't have the time, I'm trying to get this done by myself and with a bad back. All right, so here's what you do. You put the cardboard against the concrete wall, right? See how this is? Right? Against the cardboard up there. But see how I put a little gap there? You don't put it right tight against the concrete, because here's what. If you put it, say, up against that concrete completely, or even if you thought you might, which I thought I might until I Googled it, I thought I might take it up a couple inches. Don't do that, because that will keep the moisture in, and it will just get mildew and nasty stuff all over your concrete wall. It will also attract insects, okay? Then I'm going to take this cardboard and I'm going to cover it with 3 inches of mulch. Now here's a tip on the mulch. I'm getting it, I got it off Facebook Marketplace. The mulch was free from a farmer that's about 20 minutes away, right? But it's cost me $90 a truckload to bring it to my house, which is okay. I mean, it's still cheaper than buying bags at Lowe's, and this is, the mulch that they have is, you know, there's no chemicals or anything in it, right? So it's better. But if you buy or get mulch for free off Facebook, make sure and ask them in writing, send them a message. Does it have any pests in it, any termites, any problems with it, any mold or mildew? And at least you'll have, you know, in writing that it didn't. So if there happens to be something wrong with it, you got something to fall back on. But here's what. I live in northern Indiana, and we have a lot of farmers. In fact, I have a lot of farmers in my family. So I know that a farmer's not going to tell you there's nothing wrong with mulch for free, right? Or anything you get free from a farmer. Because basically they know where you live, right? And you know where they live, because it's a small town. So they're not going to, you know, give me free mulch that isn't good stuff, all right? So there's a tip. But, you know, if you know someone, what I did, I went on Facebook and I looked for anybody who might have a truck, like landscapers or tree people, and I just messaged them all, hey, you know, I've got this mulch. I sent them a picture of the humongous pile out by this farmer's bin, it was brought in on a full 53-foot truck, so I'm getting 3 truckloads today, so I got to get to it. But, and here's what also not to do when you're laying down the walkways for your new garden. Do not put landscape fabric down. Do not. I'm telling you, don't do it. I bought landscape fabric and put it under my driveway stone. And all that happens is the weeds grow on top of the landscape fabric, and then the weed roots grow underneath the landscape fabric, and it is a nightmare. I pulled up all the landscape fabric in my driveway and in my flower garden, which I'm going to revamp, by the way. So if you're not a veggie garden person, but you're a flower garden person, please subscribe to Silver Garden Club, because I'm going to revamp that too. Okay, so you don't put the cardboard up the wall of concrete. You do layer it 2 or 3 layers if you can. All right? If you put it up the concrete, it'll attract bugs and mold and mildew. Try and put at least 3 inches of mulch or stone over the top. I decided mulch because, first of all, it was free, and second, because my little dog Rosie, my little rescue dog, is going to be running around in my garden once I put her fence up. And I didn't want landscape fabric or hard cloth, you know, the stuff you put for critters. I didn't want it just underneath the mulch for her to get her paws on. Okay, so that's the scoop. And if you really want to keep it, which I'm trying to do everything in this garden so that I never ever have any problems. I mean, I'm sure I'll have something, but anything I can foresee and handle with a little extra step now, I'm going to do it. So if you can slightly see how this cardboard kind of goes down just a little bit, that's what you need to do with your mulch. Also on top of the cardboard, try and slope it away from the siding if you have siding on your garage. Now my garage has cedar. Oh, look at this paint. Oh God, has cedar wood siding, so I'm not going to use a pressure washer on that, but I am the house, so I'll put a video on that. I have some tips and tricks for that too. All right, well, thanks for watching. This was just some great tips on how to make your walkways, putting down cardboard, mulch, or stone in your new gardens. Please subscribe to Slovo Garden Club to see how this all turns out. Thanks much. Bye-bye.